Ever been just completely stumped by a simple key error in Pandas? Like that moment you just want to throw your keyboard.
Oh, yeah. Definitely been there. It feels like it should be obvious, but finding it can be such a pain.
Exactly. So today, we're digging into one developer's experience using the new GitHub Copilot Agent to sort out Python errors like that.
Right. This comes from a blog post, How GitHub Copilot Agent Helps Me Fix Python Errors and What to Watch Out For. Continuous improvement is the blog, I think.
Yeah, that's the one. And our mission here is basically to figure out what this AI tool can really do for you, the developer, what works well, and, what are the potential pitfalls.
Okay, so first off, the author, Victor Leung, he found this Copilot agent felt like a real upgrade, not just code completion anymore.
How so? What was different?
Well, he felt it could actually grasp the whole project context, make changes across different files, not just in one spot. He even called it like having a junior developer helping out, someone who could understand the bigger picture, sort of.
A junior developer, huh? Okay, let's get concrete.
Yeah.
He had a win, right? A
Yeah.
specific example?
Yeah, a classic pandas problem. He was trying to compare df for keyN against a threshold, but bam, key error.
The infamous key error. What did the agent do?
This is the cool part. It didn't just say key error on RTN, it figured out why. The RTN column didn't exist.
Okay.
And then it automatically added the line to create it. df RTN, df price.pct change.
Oh, wow. So it inferred the likely intended calculation.
Exactly. That's a huge time saver right there. And apparently it even added some checks for other columns needed for the calculation. Shows a bit more, reasoning.
Okay. That sounds genuinely useful. Saves a lot of manual debugging for sure.
Definitely. But it wasn't all smooth sailing.
Knew there had to be a catch. What happened?
Well, the next task he gave it was trickier. He asked it to improve how the script handled missing values.
Right. NaN handling. Always fun. How did the AI tackle that?
This is where things went a bit sideways. The agent, it basically rewrote large parts of his code.
Rewrote it.
It took out what he called special logic for edge cases, stuff he'd likely put in for very specific reasons.
Oh, no.
And replaced it with just a standard basic filna. So yes, it technically handled NaNs, but
it completely missed the point of the original code. The nuance.
Precisely. You can imagine the frustration. The AI addressed the immediate request, but nuked the underlying logic.
That's a big watch out. It highlights that the AI doesn't understand the why behind the code, just the what.
Exactly. So Victor pulled some really key lessons from this, stuff that's super relevant if you're using these tools.
Like what? Give us the takeaways.
Okay, number one, be specific. Really clear instructions. Fix the key error for Urshan works way better than just fix my code.
Makes sense. Don't give it too much room to improvise incorrectly.
Right. And number two, give it small, focused tasks, one thing at a time. Don't ask it to refactor your whole module at once.
Keep it contained. Good advice.
And the absolute biggest one, always review the changes. Meticulously. Don't just trust that it got it right.
Treat it like code review for that junior developer you mentioned earlier.
Perfect analogy. You need to check its work carefully.
Did he mention any other tools? Briefly compare it?
Yeah, briefly. He mentioned Cursor, said it was pretty good for searching the code base and making targeted edits, but needed some setup.
Okay.
And Replit, which he found good for quick tests or simple stuff in the browser, but maybe not ideal for bigger, complex projects.
So different tools for different jobs, basically. No single magic bullet.
Seems that way. Which kind of feeds into his main conclusion about AI replacing developers.
Yes. The big question. What was his take?
He basically concluded, nope, not happening anytime soon. At least not replacement.
Why not?
Because the AI, even this more advanced agent, lacks the deep understanding. It doesn't know the business rules, the history, the reason why some weird piece of code exists.
Right. It can write code, maybe fix simple bugs, but it can't architect a system or make complex design choices based on context it doesn't have.
Exactly. It's missing that higher level reasoning and domain knowledge.
So the final analogy he used, how should we think about Copilot Agent?
Like a helpful teammate. One who's fast and can handle some tasks really well, but isn't infallible and definitely needs guidance and oversight.
Okay, so summing it up, GitHub Copilot Agent can be a significant help, especially for things like that key error fix. Debugging, maybe some code generation.
For sure. Big potential there. But that missing values story is a huge warning sign. It can oversimplify or remove critical logic if you're not careful.
So the advice is clear prompts, small tasks,
Yeah.
and rigorous review. every single time.
Absolutely crucial. Don't skip the review step.
Which leaves us with a final thought for you, the listener. As these AI assistants get even smarter, how do you think the job of being a developer will change? What shifts beyond just writing and debugging code?
Yeah, what new skills become paramount when the AI handles more of the basic coding? Something to think about.